What's up, guys? This is JTown23 and I'm here with my 2015 beginner YouTube channel gaming setup sort of thing. So what this is my setup specifically, but it's also like a it's a good setup for anyone who's thinking about getting into the YouTube industry on the gaming side of things. It's very simplistic, very inexpensive for the most part. I mean, there's a few things here and there that if you're going to be in the YouTube industry, there is no way getting around getting a few expenses paid for. Because not everyone obviously is willing to donate a capture card or something else. I mean, it just doesn't happen that often. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show you around on this little setup down here. And I will put a link to everything on my desk in the description of this video, and you guys will be able to see prices on Amazon and other websites that I give you to just look around. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, and I'm going to switch the camera around real quick and then I will show you guys around. Alright guys, so I flipped the camera around and now we're actually looking at my setup. I'm going to skip everything on the desk for now, and I'm actually going to move on to the floor. First, let's actually this is my gaming chair. It's actually just a lawn chair with a pillow on it. As I said again, my setup's pretty much perfect for the most simplistic, most startup gamers who are just interested in being able to produce videos and not actually have full DXR racers or anything like that. So down here we have all of my it's really small actually because I don't really branch out in my games that much. I have Black Ops, any of the Call of Duties up here. Sorry, I didn't mean to say Black Ops. I have all the Call of Duties up here. I have Battlefield 4 and 3. Oh, sorry, Battlefield 4 and 3 right there. And then down here we got a couple of Halos. And then we got NBA V3 Street down here, which is just a basketball game from a long time ago that I still play every now and then. And then this is the box to my capture card. I just keep this because it means a lot to me. That was one of my biggest purchases I ever made with my own money, and I love it. This is my second controller. This is just for when friends come over. They can screw around with that one. We got Powerbeats here. Got a couple of G Fuel stickers, G Fuel packets over here. Nothing too special. Game capture sticker, that's it. That's all that's on the floor. Come up here to the desk. I'll get some of the smaller things out of the way. We have a limited edition Call of Duty Ghost Monster can. And I'm not actually sponsored by Monster. As you can see, I have a few things from them on my desk, but I do just enjoy their product line. I like a lot of the stuff that they do and the stuff that they put out, and they support the gaming world a lot, so I really enjoyed that, and they're kind of fun. So coming over here, we have the GoPro Hero 1. This is what I use to record any of my gamers in real life videos or anything that's done outside. I use that to record. There should be another one coming out in maybe a day or two, so you guys can look forward to that. We have an old airsoft pistol that doesn't work anymore, but I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm trying to angle it. I engraved Sally into the side of it. There we go. Just like the original Black Ops 1 gun. He engraved Sally into the side of his, and it had 8 kills, so he put 8 dashes on it. And then we have the replica SR-71 Blackbird, also from the first Black Ops. So that's all the small stuff on my desk. And sorry about that lawnmower. I don't know what's going on. Okay, he stopped. Alright, whatever, back down. Okay, so then we got, starting to get into the actual setup portion of this, we have a Dell keyboard. This is maybe maximum $10 online. I'll see if I can find a link and put it in the description. Oh, something happened up here. Oh, God. Okay, I'll come back online later, probably. And then down here we have just a basic Dell mouse, nothing special. Maybe $5. I don't even know. All of my stuff is super ridiculously cheap, except for a few items here and there. And some of these items aren't even necessary. My GoPro isn't even necessary. You can play on a less expensive screen than this. and you don't need an Elgato game capture, but I just got lucky and I was able to make a few of these purchases. Up on this, oh actually let's just start with the monitor first. It's a Dell 17-inch SD monitor. It's not anything special. It's just very basic. And on it is Sony Vegas Pro 13. And this is what I use to like chop and edit all of my videos. I don't think I'll need to do it on this one, but on like my last Gamers in Real Life video, I did a lot of editing on that one. Coming over here, we got the Elgato thing. I accidentally hit the space bar, so I don't know why it's like glitching out on me here. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So we got, this is the capture page, and it looks just like this. There's game audio, live streaming, live commentary, all of the overlays that you can like have the option of. My mouse not switching. There we go. That's the one I use currently for most of my videos. Any of the ones that are actually like on the Xbox, I use that one. And then in the other tab up in the corner, you have the edit option, which is a little bit different. It has like old recorded gameplays and stuff, and you can just do minor edits and then resave files down here in this area. It's nothing too impressive. Most of the stuff that I edit is on Sony Vegas over here, so I don't really use the editing section of the capture card, but there is one for anyone who wants to use one. So putting this down over here, we've got my controller that I use every day. Nothing special. I think it was one of the originals that came with it, or I think we might have just gotten one of the basic packages with the controller, and I just use it because it's never given me any problems. I don't have anything to complain about, and I'm not going to spend 180 bucks on a SCUF right now. So, yep, that's what I use right there. That's just a photo from prom night, and then this is a gift that a friend got me, and I just really like having it relatively close to me at all times. Up here, we have the Samsung 22 and it's Asus. Sorry, it's Asus. I think it's 22.5 inches. Something weird like that. I don't really know. It is HD, so it has to be if you're running my capture card setup, which I am, obviously. It has to be HD, so that is one drawback for anyone who's thinking about using standard definition capture card, which I also wouldn't recommend because I don't think you're going to be able to demand quite the same audience as a developed HD capture card would. Coming over here, we have Turtle Beach X12s. I actually had Turtle Beach X32s, and I had these X12s before I had the 32s, but I don't know, something about the X12s. They are like my favorite headphones I've ever had. They're so perfect. They have like a mesh lining underneath, and then the leather up top. They're just really quality build, honestly. Like, I don't rage quit or like have any like spaz moments on gaming very much, but I mean, if I do and I like decide I'm gonna like rip my headphones off real quick, they don't really give me a problem. Like, I could shake it right now and you can see how it's like completely bending to my will, and then it just like snaps back into place. These are pretty much ideal for any gamer. I would strongly recommend them. I'll put the link in the description again for all this stuff, but that's that over there. I think that's everything on my desk in the front side. So I'm gonna go underneath real quick. Down here we have the original Xbox 360, and the reason that I actually have this is purely because of this little thing back here. This thing right here. So what happened was my Xbox got the Red Ring of Death about 2 years after we bought it, which was a long time ago, mind you, because it's you can tell it's like the original, and it's really old. So we got this after we got the Red Rings of Death, and it fixed the problem almost immediately. We had no more problems after we got that, and it hasn't given us any issues since then. So strongly recommend that. That was a great purchase for us. That was one of the more, what do you want to call it, like useful purchases we've ever made. dealing with electronics, it's given us no problems in a long time. So yeah, coming over here, we got a few more games up here that I just was too lazy to put over in the other corner. But this is just, I don't know if you guys can, yeah, you guys can't really see. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, it says Asus right there. This is just an Asus basic desktop, not desktop, sorry, tower. There's nothing special about this at all. You can buy this in Best Buy for like a package deal. I don't really know how much it is. I could try to find it, but there is nothing special about this computer. So for anyone who's looking into video game commentary / like building their setup, you don't need some super high-tech computer. I mean, mine works fairly decently. It's a little slow at times. It gives me like one problem every month, but it's nothing huge. It's seriously, it's like, okay, I have to reboot the system to get one of my old documents to actually run or something. It's nothing to like really worry about. It's great. It's working really well for me. So if we come to the back again, you guys can see how much of a mess this is, and I'm pretty sure we could like scale down on all the wires that are back here, but for now, that's just the way it has to be. So coming down here, we got my laptop over here in the corner. I don't really use it because it's a piece of junk. It's like a Hewlett Packard. I think it's a Pavilion or something like that. It's really dumb. Got the GoPro adapter up here. Nothing else really special on the floor, except for like those speakers from like 80. They're really old. And then coming up here, actually no, forget that. We're going over here. We have my iPhone 4 from a while ago. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it is cracked all the way around. There's not a single like inch of this thing that doesn't have a big crack in it. Up here, there's actually glass missing, and I had to cover it with waterproof tape so that it wouldn't like get damaged for the remainder of the time that I was supposed to have this phone. And then we have just like we have a basic iPhone dock under here, maybe about 20 bucks online. I'm not gonna find a link for that because there's so many of them. And it was super cheap, and it's not really that great, so there's no need for it. And then pride and joy, the Elgato HD60. This was probably my most expensive purchase I ever made with my own money. I was super happy when I got this. It was well worth the wait. Funny story about this, I was actually looking into the first Elgato capture card, and then about a week before I went in to buy it, I went on Elgato's website to like just look at it and like obsess about it or whatever, and I saw that they were coming out with the new one, the HD60, and I saw that it was like 50 more bucks. So I was like freaking out, like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna get 50 more bucks? And within a week and a half, I got that 50 more bucks and was actually able to buy the HD60 in less than a week of it coming out. So I was one of the first people to ever get one of those, and it's treated me so well. I love it. It's great. I wish I would have like continued on my older channel to be able to like keep my audience, because I had a decent audience on my last one. But I'm glad I get to restart on a fresh page. So yeah, that was my baby when I first bought that. And then yeah, let's just zoom out one more time. I could show you guys the full layout. It's really bright outside, so I'm trying not to grab too much of the light. There we go. So yeah, 3 monitors, keyboard and mouse. Obviously a controller. Got my GoPro for the outside stuff, and then underneath, basic Asus, Xbox 360. I'm gonna be buying an Xbox One pretty soon because I'm getting a job, but until then I'll be playing on the 360. This is just a basic view of my neighborhood, just typical suburban atmosphere. And then, yep, that's pretty much it. A couple posters on the wall, but nothing too important. Black Ops 2 poster up in the corner, because I was one of the first people to pre-order the game at my local GameStop. So yeah. And then we got the Day Zero. This is the last thing. Got that Day Zero release paperwork for Advanced Warfare earlier this year. So yeah, I mean, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like, and if you're new, please subscribe. I'm trying to build my audience here relatively quickly, and yeah, it'd be a great help if you guys could just help me out with a subscribe and a like, and hopefully I will see you guys soon. I'm going to be either posting a video tonight or tomorrow morning. I think I might end up doing it tomorrow morning, just because that's like a better audience time, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon, hopefully in the next video, and I think that's it. So peace out, guys.